Alright, so here we are. Got the bottom on, which I'm kind of sorry I put the bottom on because I may have to take it back off again. But if I have to take it back off again, that's the only part that's going to have to come off. It's just that I don't remember if it'll all come off unless this is off. I think it'll come off without this being off, if I remember right. I've worked on this thing a few times when I owned it. Well, we still own it, but you know what I mean. Okay. I'm looking. That's not it. Well, I know I brought out a couple of screws. And I brought out a couple of washers to go along with the screws. I tested the screw. That's the right screw. So where's the little washer? The heater problem is not part of this. The heater problem is the door on the blower not opening. So, and I doubt very much if it's any of these. I really do. So I'm going to put that back together. I'd like to find that little washer that I had. Why do I have all these nuts down here? Why? Why did I bring those out here? I really don't know. Well, I'm going to use this washer because I don't remember what it was for. And let's put the screwdriver bit back if I can find it. There it is. Because we're not using the hex right this second. Or the torque, or whatever it is you want to call it. Let's put the CD back in. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a little chilly today, so I put on a thermal with a shirt over it. And it's a long sleeve thermal, which I never, well, I can't say never, but I usually, even in the wintertime, don't wear long sleeve thermals. Alright, so let's get this back to where I think it's supposed to go. Kind of like that, and like that. Okay. Come on, where are you? There you go. Doesn't seem like it wants to go in. Right. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I was hoping that the relays would have came in. Whoops. Oops. So I can put them in before I start putting all this back together. But that didn't happen. So let me get the key out. I gotta drop the steering wheel. Or the shifter rather. And the steering wheel actually. Hear it? The blower's working. The door isn't opening. Now, can that have anything to do with this? Maybe. But I gotta figure out where it goes. If I have to take it apart one more time, I will. But I don't think I'm gonna have to. Let's drive the steering wheel. If I can find it, you know, please. It's under here someplace. There it is. Oh, is that it? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Now try to get all this back in place. And behind that, it's not easy at times. Now I gotta hook up the wires. Let's put that back up. Get the key out of there so I can let go. Okay. Are we on? I think we're on. Yeah. I think you really want to know that. Now, these should be colored, which they are. So the white one goes into the white one on top. Always check this if you were to pull something apart like this, because you want to make sure that they're color coded. Otherwise, you want to make sure you set them in a way that you're going to recognize them to be. There. Alright. Alright. Hello, ceiling. Alright. See, those wires operate. There. These switches. This is the rear wiper, the rear heater, and the rear AC. And, oh, the rear heater, yeah, that's the heater. I don't remember now, wait a minute. But this also has wiper plus a rear window defogger. Alright. I'm probably going to end up taking this off again anyway, but as long as the wife can drive it to work. And no screws hold that in, it just snaps in. Let's put these in here. Alright, I'll put this here. OBD plug dead. What the fuck is an OBD? I'm going to have to look it up. And I'm going to see if I can find something on that heater door. Now there's two fuses that somewhat say that they control the door. I don't know how two fuses can do that, so we're going to have to check into that. Alright, so that's basically done. So the wife can use their car. The lighter plugs are working, so she can change her gizmo. The horn, see, that horn button is good, so it's not the horn button. It's either got to be a bad fuse or the horn itself, and I'm going to think it's the horn itself. Alright, now I'm dropping shit out of my pocket. Put the key back in. Oh, my pants are falling down. Alright, girls. Now this goes down under here, but this is a real pain in the ass. So I want to find another one of these, but shorter. I don't need to screw in more than a ½ inch into that down there, especially when it doesn't want to fit, because there's not that much room there. Even if I were to lift this up, there isn't enough room. This goes up under here to screw this down right here. There's a bolt welded in there, a nut rather welded in there. But there's no room for this to fit in there. You know, to get it out, it's a nightmare, because you got to try to get around behind it and try to pull it out, and you put it back in. It's just a real pain in the ass. All right, let me get my light here. All right, so everything for now should be back to normal. There's one fuse that I want to check. I got these fuses here that I brought out that I had modified. I think I told you about the screws. I'm going to put all that right there. The tools, however, I'm going to take out because so I I had everything in here. And then when I decided to buy the van, which is a mistake actually, because I can't have it converted, and I wanted it converted. And apparently, everybody that does conversion kits has them made for everything but that one. So the only way to get that converted would be for me to find a 250 pickup 4x4 and then just basically change everything in there.